Welcome. Welcome to May. Turn this. See if I can. Trying to turn it to the do not disturb, and it wants to do everything else. There it goes. Then we're going to start some fire going. And while I'm doing that, if you can tell me how you're doing, and I'm going to put the comments on so you can start with some Palo Santos here. Gonna do this today. I love pulling cards because I love seeing what everything, what source has to say. I love bringing in messages. It's one of my favorite things to do. So bring this in. Clear and activate. Love some Palo Santos. It's one of my favorite to clear. And then I'm going to just put it over there. And after, you guys stay tuned because we're going to pull some names. See who wins from last month, because I have some names for the most active people from last month, and they get to find out who wins something, and those people get to win something that you can't even buy. So that came up, and it was just a fun idea. So, but right now we're just going to, I'm going to use, this is a really cool deck. It's the Rose Oracle. Oh, here it goes. And I'm going to stop the music for a second here. And now I'm going to see what source has to say with these. I don't use these very often, but I was just guided to go to this today. So it's a really pretty deck. And I have most of my decks packed right now for the retreat. I love taking Oracle to the retreat, and sometimes even tarot too. But I always keep a few at home just for this occasion. So we're going to see what's coming up. I'm going to clear, actually. I'm going to use these in a little bit, so I'm going to clear some selenite and see what comes up for May. This almost feels like it's going to be just a little bit over May, like 5 or 6 weeks, but we're going to concentrate on May. I can already feel the cards working. Okay. Oh, just want to make sure this is, it was a multiple card. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Oops. See, they're working so much, they're spilling out everywhere. Okay. There's one more card coming. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's see what they have to say. First one, oops. The screen kind of changed. Okay, it's the Rose Garden. This is, I don't know if you can see it because the brightness of the card, but it's the Rose Garden. And it says innocence, forgiveness. And it talks about being gentle with ourselves. And it's so beautiful because right now we are going, it's all about spring. So we're going into this time of spring and newness. We're in, it's I don't know, if you can see, it's this woman kind of coming in, but she's also coming almost out of the water. And it's like this, um, there's all these, it's a reflection, but there's like roses coming in, but then there's all these ripples. And as it comes in, it's like the more she is gentle with herself and the more love she gives herself, the more ripples that she gives into the world. The more and she doesn't even realize she's doing it as she's doing it. So the more love, the more grace, the more beauty she sees in herself. And the more this activates, the more she opens up beautiful blossoms, and there's blossoms all over the place with these ripples. The more it just opens up like a beautiful garden throughout her whole aura, throughout her whole existence. And this opens up just a new place of inner love, of inner growth, of inner newness. And this is going to, it's like it's just seeding in right now, but it's going to open up and activate, oh, and with those ripples. And it's going to create more and more as you know, as you see all of those beautiful roses opening up around her. And so this is going to continue to grow and activate, and it's going to create all of those ripples in everything she does as she gives herself this grace and beauty and love. It's going to continue to move forward. So that is the first card. It's so beautiful. They couldn't have given me a more beautiful card. So, and then the next one is so beautiful. It's talking about trusting the seasons. And so right now we're going into spring. We're planting our seeds. It's a lot of times in spring, it's about we're feeling the mud. We're feeling we're coming out of winter, and we're seeing a lot of the stuff that maybe has been um, covered up by all of the snow or the debris of leaves and all this stuff. And now we're seeing this, and sometimes it doesn't look very good, but by cleaning that up and by using all that stuff, even the mud, even those leaves, all of those things, and we trust that, and we trust that this is a season to plant those seeds and to activate them and to put new seeds in the ground and to connect with Mother Earth, to hold space for ourselves and to give ourselves that love. We and to trust that this is that time to just hold that for ourselves. It says embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. Trusting that this is a time of transition and it's okay. And even the most difficult times are times to give gratitude for. What came in while I was getting ready and I was grounding is when we look back, and I've looked at times in my life that I am most grateful for. It's not the times that have been most wonderful that I'm most grateful for. It's the times that have been more difficult and that I've been able to overcome that I'm actually the most grateful for. because those are the times that I see my strength, because I'm like, whoa, look, I have transitioned, or I've grown from there to here. And so those are the times you can sit back and say, wow, look at look at me, look at, and not like showing off, look at me, but just in yourself, you can see that in yourself. You can hold that for yourself and feel that love for yourself, like this one, and hold that inner love, knowing that even in the most difficult times, you've overcome. And so if you've done it before, you can do it again. And then the next, I have to, where did I do that? Okay, this one here. This is the thorn. And it says the thorn is protection, boundaries, clear communication. So sometimes, um, it's showing that sometimes those thorns in our life, those can be beautiful. Even roses have thorns. And what are the thorns there for? They're for the rose to say, hey, this is to protect me. This is to say, I'm giving my clear boundaries. I am saying, I love you. I'm sending you my rose. But I also can say, I have I can love you, but I can also have my own boundaries. I can, I can send love, but I can also say no. And um, that can be very difficult for, most people. It's difficult for me at times. So when we can offer there, I don't know. It gives us the ability to give other people that 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 ability to hold um, their own way of building strength within them as well. When Because then they can build up their own pillar, because then they learn how to figure out on their own, okay, wow, they still love me, but they want me to figure this out. And sometimes saying no is also a form of love. um, and then the last one is plant yourself here. Where do you intend to plant yourself? Imagination, embodiment, grounded action. So when choose for your highest good, what do you see for yourself? What, as you set those seeds of intention this spring, choose a high intention, choose a loving intention. And so maybe you're not going to, you'll start those seeds, and it won't necessarily, seeds start in the spring and it might take all the way till fall, but you can put those beautiful seeds to germinate and put beautiful seeds in. Don't necessarily start seeds that are going to give yourself seeds that are going to be of worth and of growth, and offer yourself the highest intention when you put those seeds in. Give yourself seeds of love, so you know that you believe in yourself. When a farmer goes out and plants seeds, they believe that they're going to come up in the fall, that they're going to have a harvest. They believe that there's going to be rain and sun, and that everything is going to grow. So when you plant your seeds, plant them believing that you are going to have your seeds grow. Because as you do that, then you have a high intention. Imagine your seeds growing. Imagine them growing big and strong, and feeling source energy coming in and germinating them. Imagine Mother Gaia washing, giving nourishment to them, and the rain coming in. And feel your energy embodying those seeds. So that is my gift to you. And let me see what, I lost all the comments because I was just, so I got lots of beautiful. Thank you so much for all of your comments, guys. And I will pull a couple cards for you now. Okay, and then here, let me see. Raina, I will pull your cards. I have Mary Magdalene for you. Here we go. Let's do those. Okay, let's see. Okay. Cards are coming in easy today. Okay. Okay, your card is, it says the cave of eggs. So it says, we exist in we exist in which each other. So it's feeling like this has to do with I'm feeling embodiment of like well, not only it's talking about we are all one, but it's also I feel something about your solar plex, sacral chakra, and connecting with your these relationships, and it has to do with you connecting with being able to manifest with, because there's like I'm feeling there's something to do with you, like there's some attachments, but it's where other people don't necessarily believe in what you're believing in, but you're opening up to new ideas or something, and it's opening to like, because it's like you're raising up your vibration in the last 2 to 3 months, and it's because you feel it has to do with you, we all being one, And so it's like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to kind of summarize this. Um, because we all are one and you feel this, it's like you feeling three different stages. You're feeling your energy and the energy you were just in, and then one other dynamics energy. And it's like you're trying to choose which, and it's affecting your ability to germinate abundance in your sacral and solar plex chakra, if that makes sense. And that's what I'm coming in with this. Here it's saying I embody the fifth power, body and the soul. It's like you are, it's same thing. You're, well, not same thing. You're working on, you have been spending a lot of time in, you used to be in your body aspect, and now you in the last 9 months especially are moving more into a soul aspect, into the aspect of being in a fourth and fifth dimensional aspect, in seeing things more through multiple lenses, and this in that loving aspect, and that's where some people don't understand, and you're moving, and that's where it's connecting with your sacral and solar plex chakra. So it's like you're moving from the physical to the spiritual realm, is what they're showing. And then the last one is, it says, love is stronger than death. It's not meaning a physical death, but it feels that way to you. Yeah, it feels that way to you. It almost feels like you've had some close calls, and so you're pushing, it's like you're choosing to go to the spiritual aspect than to, because it's because you've had some times where your physical body has pushed you to experience near death experiences, if that makes sense. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. My computer is doing things for me today. I hope that makes sense for you, Rena. Okay. And then did that sound right? I don't. Okay, and then I'll do Lisa. I don't know if that'll be it. Well, we'll try. Okay, I just wanted to check. You're welcome. These are kind of strange cards. I never know which way to put them. They have writings on, they have things on this side, but then they have the pictures on the other side. So I don't like looking at the pictures when I shuffle, but I don't like looking at the writing either. But I've been called to pick these cards for some reason for you. Okay, so I don't normally use them. Okay. Let's see what they have. Okay. First one that they're saying is the breath. So I'm feeling like you're holding your breath a lot. Like something is going on in your life and you're just like, yeah, it's not like a like that, but you're like just you're frustrated or you're irritated or angry or um something's going on with other people and you're just holding it in. And they're telling me that this is affecting you on a subconscious level more than you realize. So, to start being conscious of your breath. And because our breath is actually way more powerful than we realize. Um, it's like got a lot of we can use it for so many things. So you can just look it up on YouTube or on Pinterest, all kinds of, there's like the different breath work methods to use or work on that. Okay. So because they're just telling me that if you start becoming more conscious, it's going to really help you. Um, the next one is ethical awareness. It's like almost feeling like things are triggering you, and that's where you're dealing with the breath. And it's because you're just you're like holding it in because it's not it's not connected with where you are ethically. It's not aligned with you. Something, or it feels like two or three people that are close to you are not aligned with you ethically. And it's affecting you on a regular basis. And the last one they're telling me is to take time by yourself. Like it feels like you like to go to the beach or you like to just sit in your backyard and put your feet in the grass. It almost feels like you have a garden. Um, and take time, a couple times a week, maybe even once a day, and practice that breath work and then call in your angels or your spirit guides and practice. And when you do that, you're going to get more moments of clarity. And when you are finished, then tell them thank you or tell them that you appreciate what they've given you. Because the more you do that, the more they're going to come in, the more you're going to feel it, and the more you're going to know when you're off. Because it just, you'll start to feel the difference. And the more they'll just naturally start working with you. Because the more we tell them thank you or that we're grateful for what they've given, the more they just are there. And it all works together. And yeah, okay. So if you need to release, then you ask Archangel Michael, please, I would like you to come and assist me to release whatever is not holding not for my highest good. And you don't even have to worry about what that is. Just ask him to release it. Yeah, it feels like you like the sand and the water at the beach. So go there and ask him to release whatever it is, and then he'll and ask him to cut cords, and he will do that. Archangel Muriel feels connected to you. Archangel Ariel, Melchizedek is feeling strong right now. They're all gonna, and Archangel Raphael is wonderful for healing, but they're gonna be willing to, come in and assist you. And I love to like wash the beat, like this, use the sand or the water and literally use that to wash over my body while I'm calling them in. And you'll feel a difference. Normally, I feel a difference within about 30 seconds, a minute tops. And, you feel a physical difference. So, hopefully that should help you. And if it does, if you need any other things, I welcome you to message me or whatever. So, if you know of what the cord is, then you can ask them to cut it. But if you don't even know, they'll just do it. And then there's been times when I don't know, and I'll just ask them, and then like a couple days or a week later, then I'll realize, be like, oh, I know what it was they were assisting me with, and then it will become very obvious. But a lot of times I'll just feel something and I'll just give it up to the highest good. And it's beautiful how they work. So I do that all the time. And that's just part of that belief and trust and going with grace. So anyways, I'm going to now take, I want to show you guys, I got this little glass dish and I have all these different names in here of people who have been my top interactive people for the month. And all you have to do is comment or share lives, just interact, and then Facebook will tell me who those top interactive people are, and you get your name put in here. And you don't have to do anything that costs money. It's just be interactive. So I'm going to pull one of these names. I don't want you to think that I'm doing anything, weird. It's just everyone has their name there. Okay. Let's see what this says. This is Kathleen Dara. So Kathleen, I'll get a hold of you and you get the prize for the month. Congratulations. And I will not be on next week because I will be at the women's retreat, but I'll be on the week after. So you guys have a wonderful week and many blessings. Talk to you later.